Alrighty, guys, welcome back to yet another episode of this Let's Play world. We are here in the Armadillo Sanctuary that we made in the last long play that I posted. And yeah, so we got some of the newest mobs joining our family. Here's this one rolled up. Hold on, little guy. There we go. Perfect, we got him right there. We got these barrels where we're going to keep our spider eyes, which they use to breed. And we have this barrel, which will collect the armadillo scute. And what do we use the scute for? Gonna run past this guy. We use it for wolf armor. So now Clark, our little dog here, is wearing some blue wolf armor, and he looks fantastic in it. I love it. Love it so much. So now that we got all that done, there's still a ton of stuff that we can start working on and improving, including stuff that we have already constructed, but quite simply have not yet expanded upon. And that, most importantly right now, is going to be our villagers. So if we sneak into our little village area right here, we can see that we've already got five, maybe six? Five villagers, all crammed into this very small space. It is six villagers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got beds outside. We've got workstations kind of just laying around, and I'm not 100% happy with that, especially since we want to be able to expand all this in the meantime. And plus, we're still using the basic houses that we transported and reconstructed from the other village that we found out in that direction. So, what I want to be able to do in this episode is start making a big kind of hotel slash townhome that we can start housing more villagers in. And then once we build that, we can use all this surrounding land to start building them some individual workshops and individual homes as well. In the townhome that I designed, one of the materials that we're going to need a very large amount of is spruce wood. We use a lot of spruce logs and its variants. So we're going to go ahead and chop down this tree, start growing some more, and get a head start on the materials that we want to collect. And before we start collecting more materials, I do want to heal up all of my tools. We don't have a consistent farm for any XP at the moment, no mob farms, but we can eventually construct those. For now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine some quartz, because that provides a good bit that we can go ahead and heal our tools with. Alright, that should be good enough for now. We got a lot of quartz. Where do I put that? Oh, we'll just keep it in our offhand. Go ahead and put everything that we got in the chest. Alright, and now that we are at a more comfortable place, we can go ahead and start collecting some resources for this build. Alright, we have finished collecting all the materials which we put in both of these double chests. I also ended up going ahead and clearing the space that I planned to build it. And while I was doing that and collecting all the materials, I really needed some efficiency for my diamond axe. So we got some efficiency and unbreaking on that thing. And finally got an efficiency, a new efficiency villager, because our last one, God rest his soul, passed away. So we're going to go ahead and get started, grab a couple of materials that we're going to go ahead and need. All right, and we are going to go ahead and just get started. Got to get the border of the entire house in. All right, so we got that border done. Makes the build look a lot smaller, actually. That's okay, because it isn't actually that small. Alright, so we got most of the perimeter finished up. I think I do just need to add some trapdoors at the bottom of here. There we go. I think that is most of the perimeter, but we still got the actual house to build. I'm gonna put these little decorative crafting tables in each corner. I'm gonna have a little bit more stuff, I think. Alright, I think that is most of the house done. Yeah. But now it does need some more decoration. We gotta move our guys in. We need a nice area around it. And we also have not done any interior work yet. First and foremost, let's get just a little bit of lighting in here at least. Just to help prevent some mob spawns. Alright, let's see what we can do with this interior so we can get this looking good for our villagers to live in. You know what, I'll go ahead and collect a good bit of the resources, and then once again we will all be back together. And we need more oak wood. There's so many lanterns on this thing, but I kind of like it. Alright, where did the other lanterns go? Oh wait, they're in my inventory. I'm an idiot. Dang it. Fine. Need a chain for the middle there. Alright, so there's a little table for them. Now we gotta install some beds and their workstation. Okay, see here. And now we can just do something simple. Put some temporary lamps down. Alright, now we have a border set up. We can start getting these guys into this house. So, I really don't feel like individually railroading each of these guys. Alright, so I did some edits to the house. This dude's in a minecart because I had to get this Unbreaking 3 trade again because the villagers kept jumping down from the stairs, and so I had to change that so that, one, they couldn't somehow hop onto these fences because they were doing that, and two, so they wouldn't just like walk off from these and just fall to their death. So that has been repaired. Light edits have been done, and then we've also gotten some looting 3 on our sword when we were looking for good enchantments. And we have our shovel Michael. We named it Michael, and we added efficiency 5 to it as well. So I have no levels anymore, but that's okay. We also added this path across here, so it's a little more accessible. And as we take the path around in the longest and most inconvenient way possible, we'll find ourselves right here where I did a slight outline so we can start building the bridge to this nether portal. We'll no longer have to go all the way around anymore. So we just got a straight shot path. So we'll go ahead and sleep, and then we're going to get started on actually constructing the bridge itself. Right. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Now there's just a slight safety hazard. Now we need more torches, or lanterns, to light it up. Now it's just kind of suspended in midair, so we got to do some stuff on the bottom of it. Alright, so all I did was just add some basic, very basic, just stairs under it for now, to add some suspension from each side. And it adds enough for now that I think it should be fine how it is. I do need to get some slabs under each of these portions as well, so that they're not dipping down a whole block. Maybe some stairs as well, so I'll end up adding those. Alright, so that is taken care of. Got those areas filled in with those half slabs like that. Alright, it is time. It is time. I'm going to cross this bridge right here, go into the nether, and then what we're going to do is we are going to get on top of an... Oh wait, hold on. I just realized that I'm missing an essential ingredient. Alright, now we're going to the nether because we got what we needed. Hello there. And we are going to get to this nether roof. That is going to be a bit of a climb. That will do. 1, 2, 3. No! Gosh, that took a significant amount of damage, more than I thought. Bam. And now, we have to break through the bedrock. Defy the natural law. Ah, thank the Lord. Because I only have 1 TNT left, that would not have been good, and I would have been very disappointed in myself. Alrighty. Perfect. So now we have got this broken. That is going to make traversing so much easier. Now, are we actually doing anything on this nether roof right now? Probably not. The big thing, though, is just making sure we have access to it, because eventually, when we want to go biome to biome, up here, that's going to be the way to go. I see a creeper and I need to kill it because we have no gunpowder anymore from building that TNT. Hello? No? And now that we have looting, seven. I mean, we already had what, 3? That's still good. Now, one thing that we still haven't found in the nether is a bastion. So we could always look for that because we are eventually going to want to upgrade to netherite sooner rather than later. And in order to actually upgrade our tools, we do need that upgrade template. Oh! What the heck? Okay. Well, this video took a drastic turn in which the rest will be spent now recuperating our losses. Let's see. But that's okay because, well, it's not. I'm very frustrated on the inside. Alrighty, so we have recovered a good bit of the stuff that we unfortunately lost in the nether. We got our pick, axe, and shovel all enchanted. We only have the looting 3 on the sword, and we have no enchantments on our armor because, well, we don't have any of the proper villagers that I would rather wait to enchant with. We also went ahead in order to help speed the process of getting these enchantments up. We take this path that I spent a good deal of time digging out all the way down here. We'll find ourselves at what used to be a cave spider spawner that was just sitting in this small thingy, whatever it's called. And we have ourselves here a cave spider farm / XP farm. So we'll wait for these guys to flip in. It's not the most efficient thing, but it gives us some XP. And it also gives us a good deal of spider eyes and string until we find a better source of XP. In the meantime, though, that is what we will use in case we ever need a little extra once we want to start enchanting our sword, our armor, and maybe even just this diamond hoe at some point. Other than that, the only thing of significance that I worked on while also repairing those tools was straightening out this path a bit I went ahead and added a staircase because I'm thinking by next episode that these boys right here are going to be torn down because we have a lot of land that I think I need to clear in order to do some of the things that I want to eventually do. Then I added a bed here, here, and here just because I needed a few more villagers, both for trades as well as to speed up our emerald obtaining process with these here Fletchers. And so that also means that a Fletcher house is in order, so we can stuff all those guys in there and have an easy one place shop basically to trade all of our sticks for emeralds, because that's kind of the fastest way that we can do that right now until we have some sort of farm, like a raid farm, in order to get those emeralds more easily. Other than that, that is going to be the end of this episode. So we got that nice big house behind us and a lot more stuff going on. We got that bridge down there, got on top of the nether roof, and we have a lot of opportunities for what we can construct next as we get into the next episode. But other than that, I will see y'all then.